I titled my book The Moment of Lift because I feel like we're in this moment where, I use the metaphor in the book, like the Apollo launches that I watched when a little girl, that, the engines have been ignited, the earth is shaking and rumbling. And we have this moment because of the Me Too movement that we can either lift up all women and really change the course of humanity, or we can let that not happen and not use that moment of lift. And I believe that we need to use all of our collective will and our lift of our voices to help make sure that women and people of color reach their full place in society. I think we can do that by using our voice, using our advocacy, using our time, our money, our energy. Start by looking in our own homes and say, do we have full equality with our partnership at home if we have a partner? Do we have full equality in our communities? Are we using our voice on behalf of women? In our workplace, are we speaking up if a woman's voice is cut off at the table, or if we see gender discrimination, or we don't see equal pay? Are we making sure that all women come forward and participate in society fully with their full voice, and that they're actually lifting themselves up and able to completely thrive and reach their potential? So I include many stories in the book because it's these women's stories that I've heard over 20 years from my travels with the foundation that have moved me, have really called me to action. One in particular that touches me, though, is a woman named Meena. I was visiting her in northern India where she lived. She'd just given birth to a young son, a baby boy, in the health facility that we'd helped support. And I was there to talk to her about that health facility. She'd had a very good experience. And she was breastfeeding this baby boy, and she clearly loved this child. She was bonding with him. But when I asked her, after quite a while, did she want to have another child, she took a long time to answer me. She cast her eyes down, and then eventually she looked up at me and she said, no, I have no hope for this child. I can't feed this child when I'm finished breastfeeding him. I have no hope for educating him. My only hope is if you take him home with you. And that story just really crushed me at the time, and it made me start to come home and really look at the data about how many women were asking us for contraceptives and we weren't delivering them as a world. And I came to find out that there are hundreds of millions of Meenas in the world.